Hi folks, at the fishing pond today. I just took along one of my latest lures, which is a creeper. Some call it a crawler. I'll give you some close shots of this lure and also pull it through the water to see how it works. It's a topwater lure. This one is going to be sent to the USA for a guy that intends to fish it for muskie. He requested what he calls a skunk pattern, and I also added dressed treble, which is dressed with feathers, black and white, and some flashabou. Okay, I'll give you some explanations of this lure now and some close shots of it. Alright? Okay, this creeper or crawler is a left turn of abachi wood, and the special thing about it is that I only have 1 inch thick abachi boards, and the outer diameter is far bigger than that, so I had to glue 2 boards together prior to turning them down. For gluing, I'm using waterproof solvent-free wood glue, and I've done this before and it holds up very well. Even the soak and dipping in propionate wood sealer doesn't harm this glue bond. If you would use epoxy glue, the epoxy is affected by the acetone inside of the propionate, but doesn't affect this solvent-free and waterproof wood glue. Alright, the wing assembly is homemade. You can buy such wings in tackle lure component shops, but I decided to do it at home. The wings consist of 0.5 mil stainless steel sheet, and the mounting plates and the limiter plate consist of 1 millimeter stainless steel plate. The entire hardware is quite a bit heavy, that's why you must use buoyant wood as buoyant as possible. The hinge pins just consist of a piece of brass tubing, 3 by 2 millimeters, with the end squeezed flat so they can't slide. Actually, they sit firm in the mounting plate. Only the ferrule of the hinge ferrule of the wing moves. Okay. The lure is wired through, has a figure-8 hook, belly hook hangers slid over the central wire shaft. I'm going to put some pictures into this video as well, showing the basic assembly. And what is important about such creeper lures, you see, the wings must be mounted slightly below the center. You see, they're hanging down slightly below the center of the body, and the hinge, the pivoting point actually, must be slightly ahead of the lengthwise center of the lure, which would be about here. So you see, the pivoting point is slightly ahead of it, in front. That's very important. Another essential of such creeper lure is that the wings must protrude a bit over the fore end of the body, like this, and also in the closed conditions they would be a few degrees below zero. This, like this, would be the 0 position, so they are a few degrees below. Well, these are the essentials of a creeper to perform well. You see, the profile of the wing is like this. As the current of the water hits this slant of the blade and would push it. So as the other side gets deeper, the pressure on this one here gets stronger, so it rocks to the other side. That's what makes the creeper creep along actually. See the wing profile? You might also use make cupped wings, not kinked like these, but it is essential that the upper flap is bent to the inside for the water pressure to engage to it, to push it up like this. So that's it. Something else? Okay, I made a treble dressed with feathers. I have tried this lure in a blank condition but without the feathered treble, so I don't know whether it's going to perform with this. I shall see. When I dress trebles, I like to use tinned ones or chromed, nickel-plated, stainless trebles, because the dressing will stay moist for a long time. So, and just with bronzed hooks, they would tend to rust pretty fast. That's why anytime I'm dressing trebles with bucktail or feathers, I like to use stainless saltwater trebles, not bronzed ones. Something else? Yeah. Here again, I used two pop rivets, 3mm. I forgot to say something. You see, the creeper wings, they work best if this angle is 30 to 50 degrees. The closer the angle is, the higher the frequency of wobble. So if you get towards 50 degrees angle, it would rock rather slow. Towards 30 degrees angle, the frequency of wiggle and gurgling sound would be higher. So you can use these. You could use pliers to bend these limiter flaps back or forth to alter the angle of the blades. That's about it. I like making such lures, though they are pretty much elaborate, but it's a little technical, mechanical thing about it, which I always enjoy in lure making. Alright, I'm going to give it a swim now. Alright, let's get our creeper wet. Uh-oh, the reel has just jammed. Alright. Yeah, seems to work nicely. I'm using my little carp and tench rod just for testing. Yeah, creeper works nice. Hope you could hear the gurgling sound on video. Yeah, I am absolutely satisfied with this lure of mine. And as I said before, by altering the angle of the wings, you could change the frequency of the creeper. But I prefer it this way. One more time, and then I will try to make some underwater shots with my new camera. All right. Okay folks, that was my little test of my creeper in skunk pattern, and also the first test of my new action cam. I hope I could get along editing the video clips very well. I shall see. I don't want to spend hours on the computer actually, rather sit here in the outdoors. And if you have any questions regarding the making of this lure, feel free to comment here on YouTube. So goodbye, see you.